Alright, I'm just going to do a short video while I'm able, just to sum up what's going on. So, on the 23rd of last month, I had a heart attack. I did definitely have a heart attack. All the things that I say, all backed up by evidence, documents, recordings, everything. So, yeah, I definitely had a heart attack on the 23rd, a very bad one. And, if you see the paramedics video, for example, of I'm banned from all government services for whistleblowing. This is how they treat me, and I was in the ER all night, and they tried to kidnap me as they always do, but I fought back despite having a heart attack. I fought back with every conscious strength I had, and they end up backing off. I ER all night, came out with some water. Really, they gave me water. That's it. Because I'm banned from all medical services. These people want me dead desperately. It's all well established because of whistleblowing. So I had a heart attack on the 23rd, and I'm already very deathly sick from being kidnapped and tortured by the government over whistleblowing already, and everything they've done to me. Also on the run as a fugitive, all well documented, everything, every step of the way. Anyone who knows me knows what's the situation and the evidence. It's all clear. Anyone else who doesn't know might not make much sense to you. But so on the run, fugitive without a crime, over whistleblowing. I've been kidnapped and tortured. I'm dying as a result. I need emergency medical treatment to save my life. So much is wrong with my body because of what they did to me, and a big part of that involves my organs are being starved of blood flow, starved of oxygen, due to compression from what they put inside my body, and also heart problems. I've had, like, I've been, before I was banned from all medical services, I was doing heart scans. I was having some bad heart failure problems. Uh, Before I got completely banned from all government services, I was in the process of going through all kinds of heart scans. Something really messed up was going on with my heart. But because my field physiology is so different, every time they look at my organs and shit, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" It's not. It's not the typical shape and dimensions of organs. I've got the same organs, but they're differently shaped because of my physiology, my situation, what I am. Um, so they look at things, and they have to make sense of it. So it takes time to just speak to all kinds of experts and figure out what the fuck's going on. What's actually dysfunctional or functional. It's pretty much like looking at a completely different species. Uh, so something was definitely badly wrong. They could make that much out of my physiology, and then I couldn't take it further. I was in and out of ERs with heart failure over and over. Not just heart failure, but majorly heart failure. And I've tried since 2014. I'm having more angina attacks right now. I'm trying not to pass out. As the night time comes, it gets worse. It's going so every night it's like I don't know if I'm going to survive. It was really bad last night. That's why I did the live streaming and stuff that I did. Yeah, look, I'm losing my arm. I've got no control over my arm. It's all gone dead now. My left arm, it's completely gone dead. Um, just try to focus on what I was doing. The nausea makes it hard to follow what I have a nausea attack and I forget what I was saying and doing. Oh shit, the nausea. Angina is coming back really bad. Angina is basically pain that you get usually in the left upper arm, my shoulder, which is the main source where I'm getting it from, which is a symptom of basically the pain from having like a oxygen starvation to your heart. It's kind of like the onset of a heart attack, which I'm like constantly getting at this point. Like I'm in a constant state of having a heart attack after the major heart attack, because my heart is being starved of oxygen, and like it spazzes out all over the place because it's got no oxygen, and it's any moment now it's going to have a final attack. Look, it's getting worse. The angina's coming back really bad. Fuck. I had 2 coffees today to try and keep my blood pressure up, because blood pressure will kind of push the blood through a bit more, and obviously that doesn't last. And fuck, will you shut up outside? Far out. I'm trying to freaking talk. Someone's outside making noise. I'm trying to freaking talk. Just stupid crap. So the angina is coming back really bad. It's basically means that I'm having a heart attack, and I had it really severe a day ago for like 12 hours straight, really severe. Basically, I'm having a heart attack constantly from oxygen starvation till my heart finally gives way. Need emergency political asylum, emergency medical treatment to save my life. I don't have to die, but unfortunately, yeah, every whistleblower, no one will do a thing to protect them. Everyone will milk a whistleblower for everything they can get and stab him in the back. No one ever helps any whistleblower except for me. That's why everything that's been done to me has been done to me. So yeah, I've lost control complete. I don't have, like, I've pretty much got a dead arm right now, completely dead. My left arm, I can just feel the pain. That's about it. Can't have control over it. It's completely dead. It might come back. But right now, I'm basically having a heart attack right now. My heart's not pumping blood. Maybe it's one or two heart valves, or not. It doesn't seem to be all of them because it doesn't affect all of my body. So there's like maybe like one or two heart valves that's affecting, and it's starving a lot of my organs of oxygen too. So I'm having organ failure. Yeah, I know what needs to be done. It doesn't take a genius to know what needs to be done, but yeah, I'm blocked from all government services, especially medical services, and no one will lift a finger to help me. Everything I say is extensively documented beyond ridiculous, but beyond the point of ridiculous. Anyone who looks into me or knows me in my situation knows crystal clear without a doubt. There's no room for doubt whatsoever. It's all black and white, crystal clear. And shall I die? There's going to be massive consequences. I could say so much, but my body's starting to fail. The nausea's I'm about to black out soon. I can't do much. I've got my right arm. I can like turn this live stream off and upload it, but I've got no left arm at the moment, unless it gets better. I'm living basically every moment in a constant heart attack, trying to go moment to moment. And the only real hope I have is what I mentioned, what I want to put in this video is because of what the government did to me, what's wrong with my belly, from they kidnapped me and tortured me and stuff, and what they did to me and sewed it into my body and stuff. I have like a massive problem inside my belly. I was taking Metamucil to try and see if I can clear things out, right? Metamucil is a fiber supplement, and it turns into like this rubber jelly stuff, and it absorbs all the liquid in your intestines, and it's like sticky tape upon a dirty table. It picks up everything on the walls of your intestines, including any bacteria infection or anything. And it basically cleans it out. I've been taking that for like a couple of weeks, and it's all highly recommended with a bizarre obsessive vigilance about how awesome this stuff is, and it's recommended by all the doctors and stuff, as if that wasn't a warning sign. But I took it anyway. I'm desperate here, and it seemed to be starting to work a little bit, and then the heart attack happened, and then all this angina and stuff since the blood flow. Well, I'm not getting blood flow. So as far as I can tell, maybe I do have some kind of degree of clogged arteries, but that alone isn't the problem. What's happening is I think I'm having an autoimmune response to the fiber supplement Metamucil, and apparently this stuff does cause heart attacks and all kinds of nasty stuff, and it absorbs all the it stops your body from absorbing any nutrients or anything. And I've been taking this for a couple of weeks too, so I've got probably massive nutrient loss and oxygen starvation on top of that. I'm in a really bad, on top of the injuries that have been done to me, I'm in a really bad way. So I was gonna say, so the Metamucil, I've stopped taking it like a couple of days ago, but there's some of it will still be in my body for maybe another day or two, maybe longer, and during the later stages of my digestion, that's going to be digesting the most, going through in my bloodstream the most, and doing whatever it's doing. So if I somehow survive and I manage to purge all this Metamucil, and if that's the cause, and I become stable, still in very danger zone and basically imminent death anyway, but I'll be out of the most imminent, like urgent emergency. I'll at least be stable temporarily for a while. If I can get rid of all this Metamucil's effect on my body, and the swelling of my arteries goes down. This seems to have swollen up my arteries, maybe on top of what already might be going on with my heart as well. I might have, I've got a different shape insides. They're not. I've got a different genetic thing going. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a long story. But I'm genetically different, and my organs and everything, my bones, everything's all shaped and functions a little bit differently. Most especially my immune system. Just to make it short, is basically I'm from an ancient evolutionary path of humanity that classifies technically as a different species. Like if you see me, I might look similar to you, but the closer you look, the more the differences are. And most especially when it comes to the immune system, the more you find answers to what I am and where I come from. My people are almost extinct now. There's only a few of us left, but we're very different. And the more answers you get, the more questions come up. And there's a lot of misinformation about my people going on. A lot of it. The vast majority of what you hear on the internet is all just conspiracy theory nonsense. But I'm from a different, technically different human species. That's almost extinct. Only like a few thousand years ago, there are a lot of other different human evolutionary paths, very different, that have all got wiped out. Only recently, and I come from a branch that's just barely survived. And over the past 400 years, we've been massively genocided. There's a long story to that, but there's some of us left, and basically we are very different, especially when it comes to the immune system. And our immune systems react to things that are safe for you, and vice versa. Like it's like working on a completely different species. You might as well pretty much be like performing medical. If I was to get medical treatment, you're basically like dealing with an alien. It's that foreign that you don't know how, because of our immune systems. You don't know what's going to happen. You try something that's supposedly safe and it fucks you up, or something that fucks you up ends up being good. It's all random. There's not much information to go on. There's over the past couple of years, there's been a lot more research made public among like medical and scientific circles, but it's not really largely known to the public. There's only certain scientific circles that officially recognise us as a different species. It's too taboo in a lot of other places. But anyway, like if I was to get medical treatment, which I can't, even then it's like playing Russian roulette. I'm pretty fucked. I need an actual expert who knows what they're doing. I need it right now. I'm gonna die. So if I manage to purge this angina, it's just going to get worse during the night. So I don't know if I'm going to survive another night. Nighttime is the worst, and that's what typical classic symptoms of what this stuff does. Yeah, it's fucking coming up bad. Like I'm basically having a heart attack right now, and it's like on a knife edge that it could just completely shut down and have a massive attack, and it'll be like the paramedics video. Only I won't survive this time. Enough damage was done to my heart on the 23rd. I know I'm going to survive the night. I have to live like this every moment. Fuck, it's getting bad. There we go. Sharp pains. Having a heart attack. I'm going to have to stop talking and upload this. If I stop talking, it's going to get worse. I just wanted to mention mainly on this video that I think it might be the Metamucil that's brought this on. And there's a chance that if I can purge this stuff out of my body, it'll start stabilizing again. I don't know, but that's a little bit of hope. That's all I've got. So it could be the Metamucil, and I'll just pretty much have to wait every moment. Yeah, now my legs are gone. The blood to my legs is gone now too. I've still got my right arm. I'm starting to black out, nausea and stuff, but I'm going to upload this while I can before I black out. Just wanted to mention some information about what I think is triggering and stuff.